I have no idea what this is. So each section has like a secret puzzle somewhere. I think this is the art gallery. This one actually might be referring to the windows. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, some of these windows are red. Some of them aren't red. Kind of reminded me of puzzles. I'm actually pretty sure it's that. I'm gonna do this one first because I actually have a lead. Yeah, this is pretty close to it. Damn it, do I need to get a pen and paper? Because these are the big buttons. These are the small buttons. Also, I can only see 6 at a time on this row. I'm gonna have to like look over here too. Bottom left, bottom right, 6. And then 3, 5, 6. 6, 3, 5, 6. And then 2 edge big ones. I think I remember it. So these, 3, 5, 6. Well, then it's... The bottom actually does not match up at the bottom of the house. I'll try this one. Okay, that's just... Yep, it's that one. Alright, so yeah, there's environmental puzzles in each of the major areas. It'd be easier if I could figure this one out. Oh, you know what it probably is? It's a 9x9, so it's a 3x3 of 3x3s. So what each 3x3 refers to is the spot on the map, and then what goes in each 3x3 is what I put into the map thing of each of the 3x3, because this goes to the map. All right, this I absolutely need to write down. Give me a second. So that took a while to find, but I did find everything. I also learned something while looking for them, but I'll get to that in a second. The bottom middle was the platforms one, and the bottom right was the minus sign area. So this should be right. Let's go. Unlocking the map. It's just empty, so I can probably just send it. So what I learned actually while doing this is that, oh, wait, the symbols show up. Yeah, if I punch in a symbol of one, I get teleported to it. So I'm just gonna quickly teleport around so I don't need this anymore. That'll be very helpful for figuring out these final puzzles. And then the final thing is I think I gleaned the one for the binary. There was a section that had 8 straight gravestones in a row, and it went 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. But that was not it. Okay, so I gotta find something else. Well, how about I try to tackle the binary then? But there's so many rows of 8. I can't try all those. There's no way. Maybe it's like something with these columns. There's 8 columns and only 2 of them have protrusions on them. Could it be 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0? Worth a shot. So it's just these 2? Also no. See, this is why I'm so bad at perception puzzles. It's because I actually perceive too many things that could fit the pattern. My pattern recognition brain is like, holy shit, there's so much that could fill this vague pattern that, I don't know, I'm not gonna see the right one because I'm busy looking at the literal 1,000 other possibilities. I thought maybe it'd be logical to have it be out here, but there's nothing here. It's actually surprising. It's a very underutilized space of the map. I give up. I think it actually would have been easier if it was like a more unique section than a 1x8, something that isn't literally everywhere. Because frankly, what I could do, I could pick out every single row of 8 and probably brute force it that way too. There's probably every single combination of a row of 8 within that section, so I might as well just cut the middleman out and brute force it by hand. Cool. Yeah, I definitely prefer ones like this where it's a much more recognizable section. This could literally be anything. Hey guys, future Tyler here, helping to fill in where past Tyler gave up. I got the realization later on that, oh, I just need to look for the starting dot because, you know, all of the puzzles would actually have a line that starts with a dot, and look around. Hey, look, it's a starting dot next to 4 graves, but if you kind of continue on the same elevation, there's another 4, creating an 8. And would you look at this? There's another dot at the right side of this with 8 graves. Awesome. So both of them have a dot. Well, do any of the other ones have dot? Yeah, this one has a dot on the right side. Keep looking. Well, the other 2 don't have a dot, but these 3 have a dot, so it would make sense then for these 3 to be XOR'd together in the same way you would solve any one of these graveyard puzzles to get the secret puzzle answer. However, doing just these 3 does not work. And you can look around, you don't find any more dots even if you check the other graveyard, there is nothing. And let me preface this by saying that the graveyard puzzles have 2 possibilities for a thing that could be a constant of the puzzle. It could be either the dot, as I've been referring to, or the numbers themselves. And the constant that this game chose was wrong. The correct answer should have been the dot, but it decided to go with the numbers and also included these 2 rows in the equation to solve the puzzle without the dots. You basically XOR the 5 rows of gravestones to get there, but these not having a dot is strange because even though there doesn't have to be, it more feels like having the dot be the constant of the puzzle could have made for some interesting puzzles, but they did away with it, thus losing the chance to have more interesting puzzles. And what I mean is this: you could have a dot followed by some abstract things that somewhat resemble binary but aren't literal zeros and ones. Like example, a big tree or a small tree, or fat and thin pillars. Let's say if a dot existed at the left of here and it was very obviously a dot, just like how the dots by the gravestones were in fact obvious, you could see this as a 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, with no ambiguity whatsoever. And you could probably do a lot of other interesting stuff with the dot. But you could say, well, the rows are symmetrical, so it doesn't need a dot. Well, that hasn't stopped the game before. I mean, just look at these. These are both palindromes, and they have a dot in the beginning. More palindromes with the dot in the beginning, more palindromes with the dot in the beginning. But it really kind of just comes down to whether the level designer feels like it, which is not good for a puzzle game. You shouldn't have, well, maybe if I feel like it aspect of any of your puzzle rules. It should really just be an always or a never. This one at least looks possible. All right, well, are there any trees that actually I didn't solve at all? Like there wasn't a panel for it? I imagine pink leaves means you solve it. Oh, I can go around this way too. Like this used to be a tree. Does it look like it's fallen anywhere? Maybe it's the path. Yeah, actually it kind of looks a lot like the path. Yeah, it really looks like the path now. Look at this. The middle absolutely represents the middle. So out of the middle, the 2 here are longer. And then this is pretty short. Out of the bottom 3, it looks like left is longest. And then the left is longer than the right. And then here there's a split. This time the left is shorter than the right. And ends. And on the right side there's a split in which the right is way longer than the left. Let's file this. That just ends. Then there's a split here. The right is shorter than the left. Split here. Left is shorter than right. And left and right ends as well. Okay, let's try it. And then right was longer than left. This was a cool one. Let's try the diamond. It is a 5x6 in the mine. Oh boy, 5x6. Where could that be? Well, I mean, I see diamonds here. Maybe that's part of it. Just look to see where the diamonds on the map are. That's pretty much my only chance. Oh, where's the other yellow diamond? Yeah, I think once I even find the things, I'll need to solve a puzzle after, which is pretty cool. Also, this is probably a 5x6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think it's more obvious on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, this is where blue diamond is. I should probably draw this map. I have my grid. I wonder if this cart's supposed to be the yellow diamond. I mean, it's all yellow diamonds, and it's basically the only thing that can patrol the center. Oh, what if the yellow diamonds are actually all of these? Well, this is 6 yellow diamonds. This would make 7. I still need an 8th. But I bet this actually totally is where yellow diamonds are, just on the 3x4 within here. Because then it would actually become a puzzle. Well, where's the last yellow diamond? I have a theory. What if there exists a solution that works if the final yellow is anywhere around the edge? Like, if I did this, bam, I would have 2 yellows. Because then I could just separate the others like this. What? But I separated the others. You're telling me the last yellow's in the middle somewhere? What if around the ring, there's like 2 more yellows somehow that I don't see? Like 2 more yellows around this ring for some reason? So what, block it off from this yellow? Kiss my ass. So there's a yellow for sure here. Okay, I could see maybe possibly somehow one of these being a yellow. Well, I guess that would still work. But then this fails it. This fails it. Which blows my mind. Future Tyler again. This puzzle was actually really good. Just the only thing I missed were the 3 diamonds in the above section. I just simply didn't check up here. Really good puzzle otherwise. I feel like the one thing that would have made this perfect was if these signs, which are obviously in the sunlight, would actually cast a shadow down below, because you can kind of see the change from shadow to light here. It'd almost be nice if there was like even just one obvious diamond shadow that maybe didn't exactly align with the grid, but was obvious that it was a shadow. Maybe something outside the grid, like here, just to remind that the people that this area exists, because I just kind of forgot it existed. Like I said, great puzzle otherwise, just forgot to check here. Oh god, this is a pillar. It's a 9 high pillar. I have no idea what this could possibly be, but you know, we'll take a stab at it. Well, here's a question. How tall is this section? Or how many stairs are there maybe? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, no more stairs. Never mind on that. I could look at the stairs though. Something about the stairs actually kind of seemed evocative of a solution. Maybe the walls. The walls of the building. Out, in, out, out, in, out, in, out, out, in. That's 5. Out 6. Out 7. Out 8. In 9? Maybe it's the building. Out, out, out. Yeah, okay, awesome. All right, let's do the dots. It is in 7 by 4, huh? 7 by 4, who knows? It feels like water bridges would have something to do with it. Ah, it's these lanterns. I gotta make a new grid. It's definitely these lanterns. So where's the grid? I know there's actually a 5 in the house. I also gotta denote the color of the lanterns. So I don't quite know what the edge of this grid is just yet. There's lanterns here, but that seems like a bit of a stretch. Let's just pick out all the lanterns now. There's actually a triple flower. Maybe it's something I can see entirely from the house. That honestly might make things easy. Specifically up here. Here's a 5. Here's a 3. 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. But there's also stuff downstairs. There's 1 and 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this works out. I think the bottom left corner, well, I don't know where the columns are though. Like, do we think this is the bottom row? If so, how many rows in between these rows, this row? And yeah, these, I know what columns these are in at least. There's columns 3 and 5. And frankly, are there any more rows? There are no more rows down here. Maybe it's just top and bottom? I'm gonna say these are top and bottom. Yeah, how about I try it out? So, here's what I've got. Top left, purple 3. Here, yellow 1. This I'm gonna skip over for a second. Here, yellow 1. Here, purple 2. Here, purple 1. Here, yellow 2. Here, purple 1. Here, yellow 3. Now this is probably purple 5, but it goes into the 3rd dimension, so there's a chance it's here instead. So let's get puzzle solving. First question, what do the purples add up to? 12 in total? So could I contain every purple in here with the size of 12? I don't think so. So this one won't be included. I could do a yellow 3 like this and purple 1 like that. I could do a purple 3 in this corner. Yellow 1's encapsulated. I could do something like this. Gets the yellow 1 and the purple 2 here. Purple 1's good. Yellow 2 is good now. And then this gets the purple 5. Should be right. Yellow 2, yes. Purple 1, yes. Yellow 3, yes. Uh-oh, I'm missing one. I did have a different theory where they were separated by 1 row. We could try like row 1 and row 3. So I would just shift everything from the top down. So basically get rid of these. Well, a lot of these still work, actually. This still works for purple 3 if purple 3 is here. If yellow 1 is here, this still works. Purple 5 would have to be negative space now, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Then this would have to be negative space. Does this work? Okay. So what I thought was the top row was actually the 3rd row. Flowers. This one's a funky shape. A 6 by 3 with a 3 by 2 on top. Let's see what I can do. I was figuring it was this, since this had nothing to do with anything, and it does have the colors. It's a 2 and 2. Issue being, nothing is discernible at all from here. Maybe this is just a section though. Again, maybe it's just the entire area is a section. Oh, you're telling me the entire section is a grid. That is way too much to work with. Well, this is a 3x2 for what it's worth. Yeah, this could be considered the top 3x2. I think I'll start writing it down. So the top left is 1 gold. I think I'm gonna mark them with numbers. 1 gold, and then 1 gold, and then 2 gold, 2 gold, 1 gold, 1 gold. So then I gotta figure out what's the deal. I mean, I guess this 3x3 could be something. Good thing I've kept it solved, actually. I've thought about tampering with this, but I didn't want to. And now I think things are going well. So 110, 111, 110. Then I gotta go to the right. Then I got what might be like a 1x3 section. 020 or something like that. Well, not 020, any 20. And maybe there's just nothing above, but I should still check because it is a 2x3 and that would kind of complete the grid. I don't know, none of these really look particularly special. The only possible thing I could do is maybe, and I mean maybe, choose their starting cell. I could try that. Like top left starting cell is a 2. I'm gonna write down a small number because honestly it's probably nothing. There's nothing in the other top ones or the bottom left. Bottom right has a 1, or bottom middle has a 1, also bottom right. Well, I have the numbers. Maybe there's something. Let's see if I can solve the puzzle. So, start with this 2 in the corner. There's nothing that says it has to be on or off, so I'll try on. That's a 2. If the 1's to be satisfied, these have to be empty. So then this 2 would have to be empty. This would have to be on then. So this works, this works, this works. For 1 to match, I already have it, so this would be not matching. A successful 1. This is a 1, so this has to be here. This is a 1, which already has 1, so this has to be not lit. This is a 0, so these need to all be 1s. This is potentially a 2, so it probably has 2 here. Then this is a 1, so it already has this 1. This is not matching. This is a 1. It already has 1 matching. This is not matching. And then this is a 1. Let's just do this one. This is a 1, which doesn't have a matching, so this works. This actually works so far. This is a 1. It doesn't have any matching yet. This has to be not filled in because it can't have 2 that are matching. And then these 2 have to be different. If this is... Oh, wait, this is a 0. I forgot about this. This is a 0, so this must be filled in. So now I have 1 filled in, 1 non-filled in. This will have it in common with this. So these 2 are the same. These 2 are different. I feel like I can just do bam, 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 bam. This works for 2. This works for 1. This works for 1. Does it work? Oh my god, I actually got it. Wow, I was really expecting to be shot out the back, but praise be. This is giant, but it is missing 2 in the corner, so that is a helpful clue. I appreciate that. It's an 8x9 otherwise. It's a path you have to walk, surely. I don't know, I'll have to find it. This is the platform section. So let's see, how would I even begin? The issue, this section kind of felt like an introductory section. But I guess it is its own mechanic. It's a one long path. Maybe I should just draw a path, you know? Maybe I don't need to find any particular... Oh, wait, it could be this path. Hold up. Is this the one? Here's the 2 that's missing. It's this path. It's this path. I could just draw this out pretty easily. It also isn't complete. So maybe I need to find more elsewhere. Maybe? Well, this minecart is kind of evocative of a path. This almost seems like the top corner of one. Yeah, I bet I combined the 2, actually. So this is like the top left corner. The other one covers the bottom right corner. It goes over like 3 or 4, then all the way up, then all the way over. I think I drew this poorly. Let's just put it in and see where it works out. Over, down, over, down, over, and that's right. And that was the most confident I've been about one to date. And the final one, it is a 3x6 in the minus section. 3x6. There's a lot to look at here. Wait, there's solar panels though. I just remembered those. Oh. Oh. That's a 3x6. They also... Oh my god, if you stand in the right spot, there's a reflection. There is a reflection. So the top middle definitely has a minus. Oh, this one has a different minus. Oh, I see a minus in negative space right here. And I see the other in positive space as well. Let me just make sure there's no -3, and then I should be good. Yeah, okay, I found the 4 minuses. I'm gonna solve it at the panel, though. Well, for starters, the top and bottom minuses can only go side to side. So why don't I have them be like size 2, and the other just kind of be a bit of a L piece like this? Oh, that's because this ended up being a size 3. That's why. Yeah, don't do that. It's close, though. Maybe close, possibly. Hold on, I'm pretty sure each of the minuses need 1 positive and 1 negative space. So, like, I could do this and that. Combine with, well, I don't know. Something more like this? This look good? 1 and 1, 4 and 4? That looks right. What did I do? The lines go up. Does this change something with my start? It's glowing orange. What is this? Where does this take me? Oh, I'm floating. Oh my god. It gets crazier. I'm phasing into the clouds. Am I becoming a puzzle? Getting stretched. Long character. Oh, dude, I became fireworks. And my dust is sprinkled into the hillsides of Taiji. What the? Whoa! The people have come back. I've restored life to this previously barren area. I was gonna say, what a nice environment, but nobody was around to experience it. Yep, off to work you go. Oh. Bonus island? No, I think I've just fulfilled my purpose. Ah, the other credits. I still don't think I'm done, but Very beautiful so far. 433. Yeah, so even with this, I'm missing a few. Well, I guess I could always return to the waterfall area, which I don't know how to get the shortcut to. Right, so these puzzles. I also wasn't able to solve a couple others in this area, now that I think about it. And those couple being these bridges. Wait, also, did I not solve these at all? Oh my god, there's just a whole section of puzzles I didn't do. These aren't lit up. Yeah, it looks a little tricky, actually. So, something like this to start with, that doesn't add up to 6. Okay, hold on. The catch is that the 2s have to either be both positive or both a negative. Because if it was one or the other, then they would guarantee to merge with this 3. Let's do both negative. And we'll try both to the left. So these are all mandatory. Is this it? There we go. I got a 3 that's forced, so this is forced. This is a 1 that's filled in. This 2 and this 3 need to both not be filled in. So not filled in, and then block these off. This needs to be filled in. So then these are all not filled in. 3 can't continue here. It should continue here. These are all filled in. Section of 3 is complete. Section of 2 looking pretty good right now. That looks almost good. And that is good. There we go. Oh, this is a cool looking puzzle. It's probably very easy though. It's just a cool catch. This one's way less easy. Although the 1s gives a good starting point. And these 1s are all islands. Let's make it simple. This 4 has to be positive, so this 7 can be negative. So 4, if it continues here, it's 5. But with this 3, I have 7. So block this off. That completes a 2, and this also completes a 2. Ooh, but what about my 7 here? Don't like that. Hold on. I guess I could combine the 2s like this, and that's probably the better play. There we go. So this has to be filled in. This is 6. 7's one of these 2. It can't be this one. This would make a size 8, so this makes 7. There we go. 6 has to crawl out through here. That's 5 already. This makes 6. So then this 4 must become a size 4. Size 5 is already looking pretty good. This is correct. Love to see it. These 1s must be surrounded by empties. The purple ones must also be surrounded by, well, filled in ones. This blue one must be surrounded by empties. Looking good. This 4 is filled in, so it's got to go here, then here, and this makes a total of 4. This 3 now can't be empty because it would be a section of 5. So it's got to be filled in. This 5 is empty, and I have 4 already. This makes 5. Block that off. This section of 4 already has 2. If it went here, it would become too big. I think it's got to join with this 4 up here. I think that's the catch. I think this is 8. Looking good. How do I want to begin with this one? I can't have this be filled in because then the 2s would be in the same section. And this can't be filled in either. Again, the 2s can't be in the same section. So, can I have a section of 9? What I could do, though, is a section of 2 and then a section of 7 not filled in. And that's the only way to make it work, so these must be filled in. This must be filled in, and this completes a section of 4. These cannot be, or these must be not filled in. This 2 probably has to join with the 3 in order to make 5. These 2 still have to do something, and this 3 also has to do something. It can't be filled in because it would join with this 2, so I have it be an empty 3, block it that 4 is complete, and the 2 and 5 is complete. That's a ton of puzzles I just knocked out. How on earth do I solve this? Oh, someone forgot that these could be written with negative space. I think that's just the bane of my existence, negative space. I have to probably start here. I love how this was actually super trivial, but I totally forgot about rules. I can draw like this. This works. Wow. Well, okay, that definitely means I missed something on the others, or the middle ones as well. I have 4 puzzles to go, but 2 of them are definitely here. All right, so here's what I remember. I remember this flower forces a plus sign here. Then I remember this 4 cannot join up with these. Otherwise, it would be a much larger number. I know that these 4 have to be a section. I got the size of 4 and the triple flower, 3 matching. Now, I don't know if it's positive or negative. I also know that this has to be a section. Probably positive, just so this 4 can do something. I don't know, it feels like deja vu right now. Unless if there's some way for the 4 to connect, but that's never gonna happen. Unfortunately, it's not possible for this to be a section. Although, I guess I could have this be a section on its own, or like a small section. What if I do something like this? Does this work? This way, at least they're not in the same section together. I would need this to match everything, and now we have a problem here. I feel like the only other thing I could do then is have the slash join this section, which is admittedly a section of 8. Does that actually line up? Oh my god, it lines up. Ah, that's what I was missing. You can, in fact, have a big section here. That was the trick. And what a trick it was. So these are not filled in. Yeah, these are all empty, empty, empty. What about this 3? Something's wrong with this 3. Oh, I could join with those. This can work. Whoops. This can work. This actually is working so far. This has to be blocked off, and now this section just has to match the other one, which it can do quite handily. That's it. Ah, all right. A new, fresh mind solves the puzzle right now. This has to start filled in. So then this section correlates to this section. I don't know if it's filled in or not, but I do know that these two are going to have to be in the same section. This can't be an island, and it would be otherwise. So to the left of this, facing down, I think. Yeah, well, this is just the corresponding position to this. I guess I could start charting out things. I don't know if it's positive or negative yet. I do know it has to reach, and this would correspond to this here. Right, the hard thing is this diamond. How could I forget? So the only path to get to this diamond, or to this minus, would look like this, which corresponds to a path kind of like this. Well, I know this can't be filled in, or can't be empty. These can't be empty. Neither can this. Suddenly it's starting to all come together. I mean, is it possible for me to just close this off? I mean, this is a symmetrical section. I don't know if I can count on that just yet. Yeah, I don't think I can really verify it. What I can verify, these need to be filled in because they're filled in here. So this section is at least this size. It has to be not filled in because this is filled in. Actually, does this have to be filled in? I don't know if this has to be filled in because this spot corresponds to this spot, which could very easily not be filled in. And technically, I don't know what to make of the minus. Well, if this were filled in, okay, then I would have a section that looks kind of like this with this. Actually, there's some merit to that. This being a legitimate section. And then if I wanted, I could finish off the section here because otherwise there's some really messy stuff. This actually looks very clean. So the section ends here. So I got to mark this here. Hold on. This spot corresponds to this spot. And now things get a little messy. Oh, I see what the issue is. Hold on. I don't know whether or not this is filled in. This could be negative space. That's my issue. And I think I was working with positive space the whole time. This is negative space. And that's why I kept running into contradictions. So, I mean, could this just be the shape? I think it could be. I can now do this section, which works out for blue. This would have to be for the flower. Cap this off. Is this right? I'm missing something. I'm close, though. Oh, right, because I didn't cap this section. So now just this is wrong, and that's because I've made a big connection here. Yeah, I've made a connection here, which doesn't have to be. This doesn't need to be filled in because this can be empty, and that solves it. Oh, let's go. I am missing 2 puzzles, and I've 100%ed. Oh! Oh, the last 2 puzzles are these types. Shit. Well, at least I got that one. Surely it won't be long. Surely. Alright, cool. I never fully learned this, but I got it. That's a cool 445. Looking chill. That's, unless the people got the count wrong, that is the end of Taiji. Cool game. I think I actually have a lot to say about this game. I'll probably spare your ears, though, and just spill it out in the pinned comments. Go read that if you want to thorough dissertation of my opinion of the game. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more puzzle games, I got a Railbound series going right now. And you can also watch the 2 puzzle games that inspired my ability to play this game. One being, of course, The Witness, and the other being Understand. Both interesting in their own right. Otherwise, stay tuned. More puzzle game content coming up in the future. Got some stuff planned, so I hope you all have a wonderful day and peace.